and welcome to Catalan News. Prison. This is the answer of the Spanish judiciary system to Catalonia's declaration of independence. Spain's national court sent 8 deposed Catalan ministers to jail today without bail, after holding short hearings this morning. It's the first time that members of an elected Catalan government have ended up in prison since Franco's Spain, when then President Lluis Companys was held in custody in 1940 before being executed. Meanwhile, the current president, Carlos Puigdemont, and 4 other ministers have opted to not appear before the court in Madrid and to remain in Brussels instead. Here at Catalan News, we'll tell you all about what the future might hold for them from the ground, and we'll try to get you some reactions to this intense day. Let's begin. Oriol Junqueras, Jordi Turull, Josep Rull, Meritxell Borràs, Dolors Bassa, Carles Mundó, Raúl Romeva and Joaquim Forn. These are the names of the 8 Catalan government members that have been sent to prison today. The reason? Following their 2015 election manifesto to the end. That is taking all steps up to the Declaration of Independence. Spain's national court in a way rewarded the only minister who publicly disagreed with the declaration, but it was ruthless with the rest. This after having testified for just a few minutes and being summoned to court with less than 24 hours notice.
It was a likely possibility. Pro-independence leaders were afraid of this, along with some commentators and journalists. Yet when the 8 deposed ministers entered the Spanish National Court, nobody expected such a quick decision. Within 2 hours after the first hearing, all of them had already testified, and 5 hours later, the judge sent all of them to prison without bail. They're accused of rebellion, sedition and misuse of funds. The ministers of economy, home affairs, foreign affairs, territory, social affairs, presidency, governance and justice will spend the night behind bars, but not together. The judge decided to send them to different prisons in the Madrid region. In fact, none of them are Soto del Real. This is the correctional centre where the same judge also sent 2 civil pro-independence leaders.
Marxem amb una sensació molt trista. La sensació de que gent a la qual només li pots parlar de pau, que és la que són aquesta gent, ha sigut empresonada per participar en actes de violència.
The court argues that the deposed officials could destroy evidence and are likely to be a flight risk. She sent everyone but one person to jail, Santi Vila, the former business minister. He also appeared in court today, but was perhaps rewarded because he had stepped down the day before the Declaration of Independence. For him, the judge mandated bail of €50,000. 6 members of the Catalan Parliament Bureau are also accused of the same charges. They also had to appear in court today, but they were summoned at the Supreme Court. For their case, the judge allowed 1 more week to prepare their defence. Some of the ministers imprisoned without bail reacted on social media, with messages presumably prepared beforehand and then shared by someone else. The deposed economy minister called citizens to do their best so that the good can conquer evil in the upcoming snap elections called by Madrid in December. The territory minister said that he has been in prison for being loyal to the ballot boxes. But the judge did not send all of the deposed Catalan government members to prison because not all of them appeared in court.
The court has not sent the dismissed Catalan president to prison, nor 4 other ministers. The reason is that they didn't turn up to the hearings, as they are still in Brussels. Their lawyer proposed that they give testimony from Brussels with a video conference call. We will now speak with Laura Poles, our correspondent in the European capital. Laura, what does the immediate future hold for them?
Hello, good evening. We really don't know what's going to happen. The Catalan president, as you were saying, and 4 of his ministers are staying here in Belgium, in Brussels, and they are waiting to see what's going to happen to them. What we know for sure is that their lawyers are going to try to stop any attempt of extradition in court here in Belgium. They want to try to avoid going to Spain when they know that they will probably be facing prison as their colleagues in government who are right now entering prisons in Spain. We've spoken to a famous lawyer here in Belgium, and that's what he said to us about the possibilities that they have in court here in Belgium.
In the case of Mr. Puigdemont, in the case of all the Catalan problems, I see, and we should see, one problem. The problem is that the Belgian can or should refuse the extradition if there are no guarantee of the respect of the fundamental rights of Mr. Puigdemont and of the Catalans authorities. That's one possibility. It's not a possibility, it's an obligation. C'est qu'il y a un climat autour de tout cela qui est un climat qui peut laisser penser qu'il y a peut-être un esprit de revanche derrière ces poursuites et pas simplement un esprit de justice. Et ça, la Belgique devra être très attentive à ça.
The news of the imprisonment of 8 deposed Catalan ministers has sparked immediate outrage in Catalonia. Political leaders with a wide scope of ideologies have already expressed their deep concern about the court's decision. The Catalan parliamentary president has branded the ruling as unfair and outrageous. Esquerra, the party of imprisoned Oriol Junqueras, tweeted that today democracy itself has been imprisoned. The leader of President Puigdemont's party, Puigdemont, asked if Europe will be accomplice to this brutality, as she called it. The far-left CUP urged for a common front ahead of the December 21st election. Even Spanish far-left Podemos party leader Pablo Iglesias said that he is embarrassed that Spain imprisons political opposition. Other representatives in Catalonia, Spain and even in Europe also reacted to the decision taken by Spain's national court.
El que és important és que ens comprometem a continuar perseverant, sobretot cívicament, pacíficament, mobilitzant-nos i no caure mai en cap provocació violenta.
Ni amb tribunals ni amb violència es resoldrà el conflicte entre el sobiranisme català i l'estat espanyol. Exactament al revés. Fixeu-vos, a més repressió, a més tribunals, a més violència, més creix el sentiment independentista a Catalunya.
Es una situación, repito, gravísima para Cataluña y para España. Nosotros pedimos que los partidos que se presentan a las coaliciones o partidos que se presenten en las candidaturas diversas que pueda haber en las elecciones autonómicas del 21 de diciembre tengan dos puntos comunes en esas candidaturas democráticas. El punto de amnistía, efectivamente, esto solo se podrá resolver si se acaba la judicialización, y el segundo punto es la anulación de la aplicación del 155.
Penso que la internacionalització del procés tindrà una bona fita en la jugada i el paper de Carles Puigdemont a Brussel·les. Construirem un mirall a la justícia espanyola perquè la justícia espanyola es vegi a si mateixa com el que és, una instància totalment sotmesa i un braç executor del poder executiu espanyol.
Pues sabem que la situació no és normal i difícilment serà normal d'aquí el 21 de desembre, però que encara no la facin més excepcional i, per tant, que puguem tindre una campanya electoral amb debat polític.
Just before the imprisonments were confirmed, Barcelona City Council reacted to the dismissal of the Catalan government. The Catalan capital representatives announced this morning that it recognises the legitimacy of Puigdemont's cabinet. The proposal, put forward by Esquerra Republicana, was voted on and approved. The council voted against recognising Catalonia as an official independent state, however. The mayor of Barcelona, Ada Colau, was criticised for her neutrality and told by CUP representative Maria José Lecha that she must take sides, either with the oppressor or the oppressed. Following the judge's controversial decision, various pro-independence grassroots groups mobilised right away. Indeed, they've already called for a protest on November 12th. So far, demonstrations organised by these civil society groups have seen massive turnouts, with hundreds of thousands of people participating. But this isn't the only protest against the judicial process. Earlier today, a work stoppage was held throughout Catalonia. At noon, workers in Barcelona and various other Catalan cities staged a walkout and 15-minute symbolic strike. Some even held signs rejecting the application of Article 155 and showing solidarity with the accused in Madrid. Then, at 7 p.m, even more people stood in protest in front of town halls across the country. And now, a completely different subject, culture. Barcelona is hosting a colourful and unique fair, the Saló del Manga. Dedicated to Japanese animation and culture, this event has been running for more than 20 years and will be open until November 5th at the Montjuïc Fairgrounds.
Japanese comics, anime, and popular culture have arrived in Barcelona. This year, the manga fair is not only celebrating its 23rd edition. 2017 also marks the century anniversary of the Japanese-style animation anime, as well as 25 years that the iconic Dragon Ball Z manga arrived in Catalonia. As well as focusing on shoujo, a manga genre targeted at teenage girls, this year's Saló del Manga, as it's known in Catalan, has an unusual protagonist: robots. Automatons play a starring role in this year's fair because of their classic connection to manga, and viewers will be able to experience this through interactive exhibitions and activities. The Saló del Manga also promises a diverse schedule. Japanophiles can enjoy cuisine workshops and tea ceremonies, as well as traditional Japanese inkwash art and performances and contests of all kinds. Last year's fair surpassed expectations, with 142,000 participants. This year promises to do the same, with more than 215 stands, some 9% more than last year, using an extra 5,000 square meters of floor space. Indeed, running for an extended number of days and with more space and activities than ever before, the president of the organizing group says this will be the most ambitious edition yet.
And that's all for us today. We'll be back tomorrow to bring you the latest developments on the ongoing political conflict between Spain and Catalonia. For now, we leave you with some images from a new photography exhibition that opened today in Lleida. The photos are harrowing, taken during the Spanish Civil War and the air bombing of the city of Lleida by Agustí Centellas, the Catalan photographer who revolutionized photojournalism in Catalonia.